Good morning everyone and welcome to Edgbaston for the final day of the second test match between New Zealand and South Africa in this, the first semi-final of the Hero Cricket League's Y50 Test Match Championship 2020. South Africa in their second innings are 70 for 3, leading New Zealand by 171. But we are expecting some rain today and so it might be difficult for South Africa to push for victory. We'll have to wait and see. Don't forget, to qualify for the grand final, a team needs to win 2 test matches in the series. There was a drawdown at Lords, and so this would be a very welcome victory for South Africa if they can obtain it. I'm afraid to report that it is pouring down rain here at Edgbaston. Hopefully we'll have a chance to get some cricket today. We'll come back to you once we hear some news. Welcome back everyone, the rain has cleared and we are ready to begin play. We join the action now as Trent Boult bowls the first ball of the day to Graham Pollock. Oh, plenty of movement and bounce from these overcast conditions. That's a lovely drive off the back foot from Graham Pollock. That will be the first 4 of the day. Oh, that's nicely played by Graham Smith. He's worked that wide of mid-on for 4. Pulled away from Graham Pollock. That's wide of fine leg on the boundary and will be 4. Oh, that's a beautiful line from Trent Boult. Was there an edge there? The New Zealanders appeal, but the umpire says no. Oh, that's a beautiful in-swinger from Richard Hadlee. He's very dangerous in these conditions. South Africa's captain Graham Smith is gone. Bowled Hadlee for 40. And South Africa are 86 for 4. AB de Villiers is the new man for South Africa. He's having an unbelievable series. And that's another unbelievable start. He again hits his first ball for 4. And that will be lunch on day 5. Just the time for 6 overs in that session because of the rain, but we can make up time at the end of the day. South Africa have moved on to 92 for 4. They lead by 193. Let's have a look at the scorecard. Graham Pollock and AB de Villiers at the crease. They'll be looking for some quick runs along with Boucher and Sean Pollock. South Africa possibly look for a quick declaration. 3 wickets at the moment for Richard Hadlee. He has 3 for 44 and 1 for Shane Bond. Off the edge, down towards third man, and that will be 4. Tries a catch from New Zealand, but that was hit very powerfully by Graham Pollock, and that's the 100 up for South Africa. Well, de Villiers has no problem smashing New Zealand's best bowler through mid-wicket in swinging conditions. Oh, that's another gorgeous shot from de Villiers. Williamson won't be able to chase that one down. That's 4 more. Oh, goodness gracious me. He looks in immaculate form. That bobbed up in the air where a short leg would have been. A rare mistake from de Villiers, and they get the single. The New Zealanders appeal, but that won't be out. That must have pitched outside leg stump. Let's have a look at the replay. Oh, that skewed off Pollock's bat, just wide of Ross Taylor at second slip, and down to the boundary for 4. Oh, Graham Pollock has clubbed that one through cover for 4 more. Oh, it's all too easy for AB de Villiers. That wasn't that short, but he still pulled it away for 4. Well, that is simply an extraordinary stroke. It's a wonder how anyone is able to do that, and that's the 150 up. These are not easy batting conditions, but de Villiers and Pollock are making it look easy. That's a nice shot from Pollock, past short cover and all the way to the boundary for 4 more. Oh, that's been hammered through forward square leg. Oh, that's a nice ball from Chris Cairns. The New Zealanders think they heard something, but the umpire disagrees. Oh, that's well bowled from Vettori. That one slid on slightly, hit de Villiers on the back pad, and the umpire's given it out. Yes, a lovely little arm ball there by Vettori. That one would have hit off stump, and de Villiers is out. LBW to Vettori for 44, and South Africa are 165 for 5. New Zealand may think they know how to get de Villiers out now, so that might be good to remember. Oh, that one's popped up in the air, and that will be 50 for Graham Pollock, his first 50 of the series. That's been a very nice innings. The question on everyone's mind here at the ground is, what are South Africa going to do? Are they going to declare? Well, that's a nice shot from Mark Boucher, down the pitch and down the ground for 4. Shane Bond to begin his 8th over. Oh, that's beautifully clipped away by Graham Pollock, through backward square leg for 4. And now the cover drive all the way along the carpet for 4 more. And there's the signal from Graham Smith. South Africa have declared on 181 for 5. Let's have a look at their scorecard. The highlights for South Africa: Graham Pollock 59 not out, AB de Villiers 44, both made in very good time, and 40 also for their captain Graham Smith. 3 wickets for Richard Hadlee, 3 for 76 for him, 1 each for Daniel Vettori and Shane Bond. No wickets for Trent Boult or Chris Cairns. So where does that leave us in the match on this final day? Well, New Zealand need 283 runs to win from a maximum of 56 overs, though I doubt that we will get all of those in today. There is still some rain threatening and it does look a little bit dark outside. South Africa need 10 quick wickets to win. The ball is hooping around a bit today, so if they can get some early wickets, they can certainly put New Zealand under some pressure. Glenn Turner and Stephen Fleming are out there in the middle now to begin New Zealand's second innings. That's certainly an aggressive shot from Stephen Fleming. Maybe New Zealand think they have a chance of victory. Oh, there's that movement we were talking about. Beautifully bowled from Steyn. A little nick through to Boucher. That's a rare loose shot from Glenn Turner. Nicely bowled by Dale Steyn. A good tight line on off stump and Turner is out. Caught Boucher, bowled Steyn for 4. And New Zealand are 12 for 1. South Africa are going to win. Turner is a very good wicket. Oh, that's a big shot from Dale Steyn around the wicket to Stephen Fleming, but that ball probably hitting Fleming outside the line of off stump. And that will be tea on day 5. New Zealand, after 9 overs, find themselves 21 for 1. Let's have a look at their scorecard. Glenn Turner, the only batsman, out for 4. Captain Stephen Fleming and Kane Williamson are out in the middle. Just the 2 bowlers used for South Africa, Dale Steyn and Mike Procter. So a maximum of 48 overs remaining. We can play up to 7 o'clock this evening, but it is looking a little bit gloomy out there in the middle. Last ball now of the over. Oh, Williamson's been wrapped on the pad. They appeal to the umpire and he's giving him out. Yes, Proctor's got Williamson out. LBW again. Williamson trapped on the back foot. That ball would have hit leg stump. That's a good wicket for South Africa. And Williamson is gone. LBW to Proctor for 7. And New Zealand are 28 for 2. It is getting very dark out in the middle and the umpires are taking the players off for bad light. This will certainly take some time out of the match. This is bad for South Africa. We'll have to wait and see if conditions improve. Welcome back everyone. The news is that the light has improved considerably and the players are back out on the park. Well, that's a nice shot from Ross Taylor. There's no one fielding at point and he's off the mark. Oh, Proctor tries the short ball but Taylor was onto that like a flash. In the air, just past mid-off and 4 more for Stephen Fleming. That's a nice full ball from Dale Steyn. That's caught Ross Taylor right in front. The umpire's given it out. Yes, that ball would have smashed into leg stump. Ross Taylor is out. LBW to Steyn for 13. And New Zealand are 48 for 3. Graham Smith really on the attack against Martin Crowe. Is this South Africa's last chance? That one goes past the outside edge. That's a full toss from Proctor. Pushing for some extra pace and Fleming's whipped that one away for 4. That was a very gentle ball from Jacques Kallis and Martin Crowe has pulled that one away for his first boundary. Well, that's a nice shot from Martin Crowe, up on his toes and down the ground for 4. The shame for South Africa is they haven't got the most out of Maharaj because of these raining conditions on the final day. Well, that's a nice shot from Stephen Fleming with the spin down the ground, 4 more. The floodlights are on here at Edgbaston. This is the last ball of the day, left through to Mark Boucher, and that is the end of the match. The second test match has ended in a draw. So there it is, a drawn test match between New Zealand and South Africa in this second test match. Let's have a look at New Zealand's scorecard. New Zealand finishing on 101 for 3 after 39 overs. Their captain Stephen Fleming remaining unbeaten on 43. Martin Crowe unbeaten on 24. 5 bowlers used for South Africa, 2 wickets for Dale Steyn and 1 for Mike Procter. South Africa have been the better side in this second test match. New Zealand will be happy that they've been able to escape with the draw. They really have Glenn Turner and Chris Cairns to thank for that, thanks to their excellent partnership of 217, which really rescued New Zealand's first innings. South Africa will wonder what could have been if not for the weather today, but that is the beauty of test match cricket. Weather does play its role in the match. For his 181 in the first innings and 44 in the second innings, AB de Villiers is the well-deserved man of the match. And so let's see how this affects the Y50 Test Match Championship 2020. There was a draw down at Lords in the first Test match, and now the second Test match here at Edgbaston has also finished in a draw. Remember, the first team to win 2 Test matches will be the one to qualify for the grand final against either the West Indies or Pakistan. We're heading up north to Headingley for the third Test match. Let's hope that the weather is a little bit better up there. That's it from us. Do join us next week for the third Test match between New Zealand and South Africa, and bye for now.